Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of our Minecraft single-player Let's Play. How is everybody doing? Oh man, I'm doing so good, like always. Did I just break something? No, I didn't. Weird. But I'm doing awesome. Hopefully you guys are having the best day. Last episode, we had so much fun. I did a big old cave-in mining Q&A. We built this cool little bone meal farm back here, and it was so much fun. I tried to go ahead and answer as many questions as I could in that episode, but also I went crazy in the comment section trying to answer extra questions you guys had. So if you have more, drop them again here in the comment section. Anything you want. I love answering you guys. I love going through comments, reading everything, and just get as many answers to your stuff as I can. But you know what? Ow! If you notice, we have pants. Finally, pants. They're unenchanted, so I'm going to go ahead and enchant these bad boys. Hopefully, we get something really good for these pants. Finally, I got all the diamonds needed to make a full diamond set of armor. Oh, man. Last episode was cool. We actually died one time by a creeper. It was a big F in the chat for that one, but it's fine. We got our stuff back, except for my steak. I lost all my meat. It's fine, but it's okay. We got more meat. But really quick, you know what? Today, I'm inspired. And you know how I got inspired? I got inspired by this little thing right here. This is a tiny little bone meal farm, and we've been churning out the bone meal down here. Look at all that. So really super simple. All I've been doing is go ahead and just, I haven't done it for the carrots yet because I'm still trying to grow the carrot patch. I still need a little more there. But if you, let me show you something. Let me show you a cool little trick. What to do whenever you guys need bone meal. You don't have a skeleton farm. All you got to do is make one of these first. Make a nice little crop farm, a crop field, a little pod like this of, it could be anything. It could be carrots, potato, wheat, beetroot. Who wants to do that? But, you know, just in case. But really quick, watch this. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and harvest all these right here, right? We're going to also replant these bad boys right here as well. And then whatever excess seeds we have, we're going to go ahead and put it in that little bone meal farm that we have there. And while we're at it, why not get little bit of honey. Num num num, so beautiful. But let's do this real fast. I'm gonna show, and don't break the tall flower. Actually, we're gonna need that as an example. But let's go ahead and gather all this stuff together, and I'm gonna show you what we can do. Get a bunch of bone meal, and then you know what else? We're gonna start a little farm. I'm gonna show you what this farm is in a second too. It's gonna be amazing. It's inspired by this bone meal we're getting. But let me harvest all this real fast. Alright, and there you go. So we went ahead and we harvested all of this wheat, right? Now, look at all the seeds I have left in my inventory. Look at all the stacks on stacks on stacks. Now, at first I wasn't using it, but then I was. Does Fortune 3 actually give you more seeds and wheat? Has that been myth busted? Has Exumavoid done a little myth busting episode on that? Let me know in the comment section. Do you get more seeds and do you get more wheat if you use a fortune pickaxe or a fortune axe or anything fortune related as a tool? I don't know, let me know, I'm not sure. But either way, I did it just in case. And look at all these seeds we have. We also have a bunch of wheat, we have a bunch of stuff. Now, watch this. Now, all we need to do is head on down over here, drop all these things off right at the tippy top, and this is a beautiful and amazing bone meal farm. So just let me drop all my seeds. I'm not going to drop the wheat though. I do believe though, depending on the type of stuff you put up here, like flowers do a different rate of bone meal to the composter. Bread does a lot more, I believe, compared to anything else. And there's some different things. Even I believe carrots does a lot more than seeds too. So they all have different values. But if you hear the little crunchy crunch, listen, look, shh. You hear the crunch crunch? Okay, the crunch crunch makes that. So we get all this bone meal, and that's amazing. So this actually inspired me because what I want to do now, I want to use this bone meal to our advantage as the sun's going down. I want to make a little flower farm. Now, I'm going to go with two different flower farm designs. Today, we're just going to do one of them. We're going to do the double tall flowers, and those are awesome because all you got to do with that is you, watch this. Let me show you. I'm glad you asked. You probably didn't ask, but I'm going to tell you. Watch this. You get any kind of tall flower. Let's put this one right here. If you bone meal this bad boy, watch this. You get some dupes out of that. Look at that duplication right there. So I'm gonna bow me all of that. Look at all those flowers we get. So I want to build something. I don't think I've ever done this in the history of this series here. I want to build a cool little flower farm specific for the double top flowers, and then later on we can go ahead and do one specific for all the small flowers. That is gonna be a little more tricky. We had this a little more components involved, but I think I got a good idea of how to set something up for the double tall. So let's get some materials together, and I'm gonna show you what I got in mind. All right, now come with me. So this is a spot that I had picked out for a very long time, and we're gonna go ahead and see if we can knock this out right here. Build a cool little greenhouse. I want to build a couple greenhouses. This is one of many. So this is gonna be one of just the double tall flower generator. Then I want to build another one here on this side for like all of these flowers as well. And then I want to do another one for the bees and do like automation for that. So we're gonna have multiple greenhouses kind of scattered around. This is gonna be the first one. So right here, this is what I got in mind. I got some materials, but before we get that started, come with me. I want to enchant this thing. So we got our pants, our lovely brand new pants. Let's see if we can get some really cool enchants with this thing. I got, where's my, where did I put the, diamonds. I've been looking everywhere for that one. So let me go and do that, this right here with you guys. So boom, let's put this in here. Boom. And protection. How? This is a level 30. How is that even a thing? Okay, let's do a book. Let's come on. This is literally one of the worst enchanting stations of all time. It's fine. So let's see what we got. Protection. Are you for real? Featherfall. Oh God, just what's happening every single time I come over here? This thing gives me the worst. Let me just do a regular old pickaxe, maybe just do a stupid pickaxe over here. I can do a spoon or something, but you know what? That's fine. Level 30. How is this a level 30 enchant? I thought Mojang fixed this one 115. Hold on. Do I have anything else up here? Hold on a minute. Hold on a quick sec. I got nothing else to enchant. Do I got nothing? How about let me do a little iron shovel something. Okay, fine. Boom, boom. Ha! Rerolled. Okay, please give me something nice. You know what? Fire protection. What do I got on my other ones? Do I got fire protection? I got too much fire protection. I don't need that much fire protection. I would love a blast protection. You know what? How about, this is regular protection. I would like a blast one in my pants. Blast protection for the pants. Let me check and see. Projectile would be good too. We don't have anything projectile. Oh, this thing's the worst. Hold on, let me see if I have extra books in the AFK fish farm. All right, let's check this out. And okay, don't judge me. I haven't cleaned this out yet. It's fine. I'm waiting for someone to come over here and help me out. Would you like to be one of my housekeepers? Come over here. Put yourself in the comment section. Put hashtag housekeeper if you want to come over here and housekeep my stuff. Put my stuff back away. I've been lazy. Okay, that's fine. Fire protection, feather falling. But I'll get it. Oh, here we go. Blast protection. Frostwalker. Do I want to waste it? Yes, I do. So how about an unbreaking? Is there an extra unbreaking here? Because apparently I can't get good a chance. Might as well make my own luck, right? Oh, regular blast. I'll do that. Go away. Do I have anything up here? No. Oh, ink sacs. I might need that soon. Anything in the hoppers? No. Hello? No, everything has been cleaned out of there. I want to add an unbreaking. I don't have any mendings though. I gotta go ahead and do another session, see if I can get some mending. I don't think I have anything. I need some unbreaking. I need some unbreaking, please. How about over here? Ooh, here we go. Unbreaking, please. Please, just one simple little unbreaking. Something that I can just be happy with at the end of the day. Have one of the best blast protection pants in the history with unbreaking. No, it's fine. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Good enough, I think. Anything else over here? Oh, it's my other stuff. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do this. Boop. And boop. For now, good enough. Somebody in the comment section put hashtag pants. Name these pants. For now, I'll just put that in there. Okay, lovely. Good enough. Stupid enchanting table. Let's go back to do some building here. All right, let's get this double tall flower farm started. So all the double tall flowers, we got the rose bush, we got the peony, sunflower, and the lilac. So we're gonna need one pod for each, and this is what I'm thinking. We're gonna do a little greenhouse right here, and then we're gonna separate them. We're gonna probably do 2 and 2, 2 and 2 on each side, nice little glass in between. That's what I'm thinking. So let's work on that. The materials we're going to be needing to get this started, okay, I'm debating to either have a collection system with mine carts, hoppers, and barrels with the rails and everything, or just have it manual. You pretty much just stand in front of the flower when the flower's ready to pop, right? We gather all this stuff manually. I'm still debating whether to do that or not, but we'll see. But the materials we're going to be needing are these in order to make the quad flower farm started. So let me show you. Let me do one as an example, and then I'll probably build all the other ones off Candy Camp. So very, very simple. So it's going to be a dispenser on the bottom. We're going to put any kind of block on top like that. Then we're gonna put a little redstone on top of that bad boy. Then we're gonna put a redstone torch. We're gonna put one on this side, one on this side, and then we're gonna grab some blocks, any block again, one here, one on top. I'm also gonna see if I can place one. Let me see. This is just a placeholder block really fast. Let me just put another block right there. Perfect. Then I'm just gonna get rid of this. Oh, silk touch. Silk touch. Hi, my friend. Boom. And then that's it. And then all we're gonna do, put a little lever here. This flicks on and off just like so. And this should work perfectly. So the only thing we're gonna put is like, make it pretty, but really simple. All we're gonna do is, well, I want to put this. Okay, this is for me. I just love podzo. We're gonna grab, let me see, a bunch of bone meal. Let's just throw a little bit right there, just like so. Let me just do that. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, and grab one of these little double tall flowers. Let's grab this lovely bad boy right here. Drop this in the center and flick. Look at that. All of these beautiful flowers. That's it. Let's turn it off. Turn it off. So that's it. So simple. So easy. A little lever in the center. And then, you know what? We just have to dress it up. But that's as simple as that. What do you guys think? So let me see if I can set this up. I'm not sure where to put them yet. I want the... I think I wanted to go sideways. Maybe one here, one here, one here, one here. And then we'll figure it out. I'm not sure. I have no idea how we're going to build this greenhouse. But let me put a little layout of the foundation and I'll bring you guys back and then we'll start building from there. Check it out. This is the outline that I'm thinking about right here. So the entrance will be right here in the center. And it'll be kind of long going this direction. And then you come towards this section and here you just flick it, flick the lever, and everything gets bone meal, looking pretty good. And then we have another pod and another pod here. So I went against the collection system because this is all going to be manually on. We're not going to have it on all the time. So whenever we need stuff, we just flick it. It goes click, 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 click. We get our stuff, get rid of it, and we're on our way. And I'm thinking for storage, we could have these as barrels, but we'll see. Let me show you how to do this one easily in this little segment, this little compartment, this little block, this little corner. So let's do it. So, right, one more time. So, boom, dispenser on top. We're going to put a block on top of that. Redstone on top of this bad boy. We're going to put a redstone torch here, one on top. We're going to put blocks all the way around, going like this. This is going to be almost like a little bit of a placeholder block. We're going to put another one here, another placeholder, and then one over here on this side. Then we're going to choppy this thing. Bye-bye. We're going to get rid of that one. Come around. We're going to put our lever in the center. And that is how we flick it on and off right there. Perfect. So that's off. Perfect. Then I'm going to grab just oak logs, go 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 3 on this side, and this is so easy. Look at this, we're done. This is one of the little pods right here, and that's it. That's all you need to do to make this work, and then you can just design whatever building you want to design around it, or you can even have this like maybe all in a row, all together, and you can have multiple segments of this thing, which is super cool. And I like the spacing in between each section here. So we got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then we just gotta dress it up. So as far as dressing it up, not sure yet. The only thing that I do know, this part has to be covered up, so we can't put any glass really on this because it's gonna look weird, right? So I'm thinking we take these up by 3 just like they are right now, right here in this section. And then right here we can cover this up with some bricks. So maybe just a brick line here, a brick line right there, double brick, and then upside down stairs right here. So we have this little sectioned off area right there. We could texture that as well. I got a little bit of some stone right here, so maybe do a little bit of texture, boom and boom. And then we can do this on all the corner bits here. We can also do another one here. So that's super simple. And then in the middle section we could do glass, middle section on each side glass, and that should be just fine. And I'm thinking we're gonna have almost like a little rounded dome shape like we normally do in our greenhouses, but I'm thinking about a rounded shape here as well in the front and in the back section. I don't know if I want a front and back entrance. Maybe that'd be kind of cool. Maybe a little dip down here. I'm not sure though, but really quick, let me do this off cam. I'm just gonna repeat this pattern we see right here all the way around in every 3 pod segment, like right over here. Let's do this a couple times. All right, check this out. So we got all this textured on the side, looking pretty cool. I did this little step up. I like it for now. We'll see. Maybe we could dress this up a little bit. Maybe like these little, I'm thinking about little garden pods here as well, like little sections here made out of like cobbles and stones and stuff like that, just to dress up the sides. And it's looking pretty cool. It's nice and tall, I think, enough. And then we have every pod separated just like so. For now, I just have spruce on the floor and these little outlines in oak logs in the borders here. here where we can bring up some glass. I think that'll be pretty cool. Something I'm thinking around here is just we could dress this up even more, do our patented little archways kind of thing we could do on the side here. I might make it a little bit taller. Just so I can put the little trapdoor that I love putting on the top. This looks good for now, but then we could put some, you know, a little bit of trap on the side, and that looks good. I think we could do that. I think that looks fine, and then matches kind of what we have going around the side. So we could dress this up and do this all the way around like that. Over here, we could do the same thing on these little corner bits. Only thing though for this is that this shows. So I think the only way really to cover that up that'll look decent would probably be just trap doors going up like this and kind of closed in. Maybe we don't put the arches over here, or if we do the arches, what if we do them like this kind of, and that actually looks a little bit better for these little corner bits. Yeah, I like that. All right, and I think we got to put something there so nothing spawns, but for now, you know, if you just put a slab, nothing's really gonna spawn there. So we could go ahead and come back in here with the trap doors, cover those up, and we should be good to go. I think that looks nice there for the corner bits, right? I like that. If anything, we could do a little bit more detail. Well, we'll see. But something like this for this sides here, and then something like this just to cover up these sides. Now, what we got to figure out is what to do as far as the roofing. And what to do for this middle part. So for this middle part, I think I want glass to go all the way up into the middle. But I don't know if I want it just flush like this, and then put a door in the center and go all the way up with it. That could be cool, but I don't know. Let's see. I don't think I've ever done just a glass door kind of thing like this, and then just go in right from here and then put a door right there, maybe an upside down stair, take it all the way down. That might be a little bit too much. Oh, I wish we had Optifine so we get the glass connected texture. This looks gonna look a little weird for now, but we can play around with this. We'll see. We'll see about this thing. We might even give a little bit of a border around the door with some spruce and stuff like that. We'll see. If anything, I'll decide and see what we can do. I don't know about all glass here. I think we need some kind of a wood trim and then continue it going up. And then by doing that, we can mirror it on this side, and then we can have a little bit of a storage area here, because if we have all glass from bottom to top, we're not gonna be able to put a little bit of, I was thinking a little bit of a storage section over here. So we'll see how to do that. But another thing that I'm thinking about doing is, let's go to the top here real fast. Let's actually use this to pillar up real quickly. Let's do a little glass pillar job. Why not? I need scaffold so bad. So over here, just to cover this up, I might just come in here very, very simply and just come in here with spruce just to cover that up and nothing spawns up here. Maybe add some lighting and stuff like that. So for here, definite glass. But what kind of glass? I'm thinking full blocks, or ooh, we can even do panes. Let's do, for now, well, I think panes would probably be the best, because it has that recessed in texture and it'll look pretty cool. So I'm thinking here we could just do panes, right? And then we could take this all the way up to the top layer. But once we get to this point, I think here I can go ahead and lift it up one more and cross beam here. And then that'll look pretty cool like that. But then we got to come up with a roof design. So I'm thinking this is going to be kind of, we're going to pop these out. I'm thinking one out this direction. I can also do a little pop out here. We come up down this side here with some stairs. I think would look pretty good. So like a stair pattern here, stair pattern, and just take the stair pattern all the way down and maybe do a pop out log here. And then we can come up with like a nice little arch right on that end. Then for this part, how are we going to do this? This is the thing. I'm thinking about logs going up right in the middle gaps, and then going up with a little bit of a step pattern going up like this, right? And these will always be popped out, and then we can do it again over here, kind of what I did on Source Block, but just a little bit different this time. And if you guys haven't checked out that one, that's a really cool greenhouse. But something like this, and then we can give these lovely old glass bits right here at the edges, right there, going all the way up. And then in the corner bits, I can maybe come back in here and just add some slabs going up, just like so, to give it a little bit of a nice separation right there. I think that'll be just perfect. The sun's going down. And then I don't want to go straight up like this, so maybe around this point, we still got another, well, from this block to this block, it's a 5. So maybe we can go one more, I think. Maybe one more here, one more over here, and then the rest could be curved out. Kind of like give you that little barn-like look. So something like this to the end. I gotta go get more glass, and then from right here, maybe we can cap this off going 1, 2, 3, and then go back the other way, and then over here I gotta come up with something. We'll see. Definitely want like a little pop-out log area coming kind of like that over here on this end. But I want to figure out a way to curve this a little more. But hold on. Let's see what we can come up with. Let me make it daytime as the sun's going down. I'm just gonna mirror this on the other side, and we'll see what we can do as far as the center bit connecting, because I really want to just smooth this part out. Give you like a nice little slab step up on this one. But hold on. Let's see what we can do. All right, I've been hard at work. This is taking a long time, but I have this part set up. I'm gonna work on the middle section right now, and it's looking pretty good. So once we get to this little top part, this is what I did. I went with our little slab step pattern, pop-out log in the center. Kept these little pop-outs going out, one more, and then I'm thinking about maybe doing another one here in the center. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe I will. I think I might. So here it'll probably be going up one more, and then ended up right here like that. I think that would be okay. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. No, one more. There we go. And then another thing that I want to show you guys, this is coming out really, really nice. I love this. This is going to be one of my favorite greenhouses. But something like that. Then another thing I want to do here is let's do a little bit of detail here. I'm going to put trap doors. Let's see. Let's do one like right over here. And then this part would be just a slab. No, not full block. A slab right here. So something like that. This is messing with me because it's not twisted the right way. Hold on. Let's twist it this way. There we go. So something like that to give you a cool little bit of detail in the center bit. I think that looks nice. We got a 5 section here of glass, a 3 section over here. And I'm going to show you the front now. I got a really good idea for this one. But let's see. Let's get rid of you. Let's dip these down. I did these already. Perfect. So then, hold on. Hold on. I know I gotta fix these. This has to go this way, this way, this way, and this way. Over here are slabs, and that gives you a nice little bit up, a little tiny gradual curve right there. Now, let's put all glass here real quick, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like from the outside. And this is the last bit of glass. I think here we still gotta do a lot more on the inside, and I want to do some really cool little tricks on this little inside part right here. Let me show you. So right there, okay. I think the roof is done. Now, let's go down. Let me show you this thing. Now, over here, we got this entrance right there. Oh, that's cool. So, panes here, and panes here. And then for this side, I'm not done yet with this part. I'm still deciding what to do in the center, but panes over here on this end, panes over here on this end. Now, here you can kind of see the exposed little log piece. I think I might get rid of those and convert those into like the bark block so you don't see any of those open sides. But so far we got this. I want to extend that pop-out log one more. I think so. I'm still not sure what to do in the middle, but I did dip this down a little bit so it looks a little different. And I ended up putting a couple barrels on the corner bits just to show a little bit more detail on the support structure. Now, over here, I'm still deciding, but I think I want to put some hanging lights on those log corners by adding those fences. I think some lanterns will look pretty good on that, just to break it up. We did put slabs and trapdoors on the bottom, like I normally do. Over here, this kind of recessed in, so it looks good from the outside. Inside, it still looks all right. And I decided to go against what we had here. Since we did recess it in, it didn't make sense to have that upside down stair trapdoor. I just filled it in, and I think it looks pretty good with a nice little texture. And I did lift these up, so now we got a full arch on that, full arch on this side, and that's looking so cool. Now, for this part here, we can go with some detail. So what if we go, I'm thinking upside down stairs like this, stairs on the bottom over here, and then maybe we can trapdoor these, maybe some slabs like that, and a trapdoor in the middle, giving you a nice little arched effect. And I'm thinking here we could bring in some campfire blocks. And let's see what this looks like. So something on the top here will look pretty good. Just bring those down like so. And you guys reminded me on the last episode, I was using water for this. You could technically use, well, on 115. Because I keep switching from 115 to 114 and back and forth. We could just right click on those. So that should be all right. I think, let me go one more. I think one more here on the corner bit should be fine. I did that bad. I need to do this with the shovel. Don't worry about it. So let's see. Let's twist this sideways. Let me get that back. So right there, and then boop, there we go. A little campfire overhang bit will look pretty good. And then maybe cap these off with some more trapdoors on the edges. That should be all right. And then we could put trapdoors underneath it just to get rid of that texture on the bottom. I like it sometimes, but sometimes, you know what, we can do without. So something like that, a little bit of an overhang right there in the front. Oh, baby. And then let's check a step back. Look at this greenhouse. No. Ow, you stupid. But look at that. That looks so cool. Let's take a little step back. Oh, I like that. I like it. Let's go real far back. Are you frozen? Let me push you. You all right? Oh, man. He was in shock how beautiful that greenhouse was. It's like, I want one for me, sausage. All right. Obi-Wan. That's Obi-Wan. We need to name all these bees. Name all the bees in the comment section. We got Obi-Wan right there. Name all the rest. All right. But that looks so cool. But yeah, let me just finish this off. I'm just going to go ahead. I think I'm just going to run. I think I'm just going to run some. I think just panes all the way to the top. Maybe stop it. Maybe right here. Maybe. And then do like something, a little design there. I don't know. Give me a second. I'm almost done. This is beautiful. All right, this is literally one of the coolest buildings we have in this world right now. Look at this greenhouse. This is an OP greenhouse right here. So I decided to give it this little cool archway. That's what I really wanted, somewhere to break this up. It was so flat before. And also I dropped down the logs one more so I could put trapdoors underneath to give you that extra bit of detail all the way around. And that just... this is beautiful. I love that greenhouse. Now, come with me over here. We added the little hanging lights. Everything is looking perfect. The entrance is looking beautiful. And now, this part is mirrored. Everything is looking really cool. Now, initially I had glass like this, but I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those bits of glass. I think I'm going to replace those with some fences. So, on the inside here, I just want to put some hanging lights, maybe a little bit of bush action, just kind of draped up around and on the side like that, and I think that should do the trick. I added lights here in the center bit. Also, I got rid of that trapdoor because we need some lighting here, and I think that looks really, really cool like that. Now, on the top, I want to add some cross beams. I want to add some bushes. I want to add some fences. I want to go crazy. So, step number one, let me see where I'm going to put the some extra cross beams because we need more support here, I think, right? Here, we're definitely going to have some hanging lights. Over here, I'm thinking if we do a cross beam here, it might look pretty good because then we can hang even more bushes and lights from that. So let's actually cross beam over here as well. Parkour! There we go. Then, let's see how we're gonna do this. So I'm thinking just a couple bits of bush, and you know what I want to add too? Random barrels. So like a barrel here, maybe hanging here from the side. It kind of looks like a little bit of a support. Maybe another barrel here on this side randomly. I think maybe another barrel here on this side. I think that looks good. Parkour, baby. And then maybe another one. Let's put one on this side as well. So just random texturing of barrel. We'll go a long way. I think it'll look pretty cool. I think I gotta go get some fences, okay? But for now, I think that'll be all right. Then I want to hang some bushes. So a little bit of bush like draped around. And I got 3 different bush types. So we got oak, we got spruce, and we got birch. And of course, like always, there's links in the description for our boy Jersey Boy's Better Leaf add-on looking thing. It's so lovely. And then maybe kind of going up around like this on this side, bring in a little bit of, ooh, I almost missed that one, bring in a little bit of this lovely, right, going down. Can I get that? There we go. A little bit like that. Just scatter this around. Would look pretty cool going down and around like that. There it is. And a little bit more going down this direction. No, that's gonna look awesome. But then on these little sections, I put glowstone right in the inside part. Let me get rid of this glass real fast. But I think what we could do in these little sections on top, I went ahead and got rid of the slab initially there, because what we could do here, we could put a little plants and stuff like that kind of coming around. Let's see, I think we could even do little trees in here, which would be awesome. Let me come around. Let me get some fences. I'm gonna get maybe some birch fences, maybe some oak fences, put them in the center, and then do like a little bit of a tree on each one of those, kind of what we did with those little guys right there. Do little tiny versions of that. That'll look pretty cool, I think. Yeah, and I think we're almost done. We need to come up with a little bit of a storage unit over here. I think we come up with something cool with just some simple barrels, I think. Just coming up over here. So maybe like a 2 and a 2, like that will look pretty good. Then maybe we could, we're not gonna need that much, but maybe we can put some upside down stairs, kind of like a set over here, a set over here. This could maybe double stack on each side, and maybe put a little bit of a center section over here. Just go up 1, 2, 3, like that. That should be just fine. Maybe some signs on the bottom, and then I can maybe just cross beam that bit. And this could be our general storage area. Maybe even get rid of these, put maybe some crafting benches or something like that on the bottom end, or maybe, I don't know, some other blocks. I'm not sure, but something like that. And maybe. Oh, actually, you know what? How about this? How about we go sideways here, and then maybe just strip these. Maybe very, very basic. Something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Let's play around with this thing. But yeah, let's come back. And I think we should have this completed. And I'm so happy right now. What do you guys think? And then we could do a couple sets over here and see how much... well, I think we have a pretty good amount of bone meal. See how many flowers we can get out of this farm. I think we're pretty much done with it. I could add more details, but I think we're good. Let's take a look. I love this place so much. One of my favorite, if not the... It's my favorite. Shush Mouse House is my favorite greenhouse of all time. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Flip. Boop. Oh, yes. There it is. Oh, look, it's so cool. So we added these little flower patches here on this side. Let me add a little bit more, there we go, lovely. So we got bushes here, we got tall grass, ferns, we got everything we need right here. Another little patch, and then a smaller patch over here on this side as well. And it looks so good. As far as the outside detailing, we just added a little bit of bush on the way, some sunflowers, just kind of wrapped all the way around just to give this place a little bit more detail. Still have to do some more. I gotta get rid of all these sugarcane. Remind me. Oh, and I gotta build more houses for my beautiful supporter friends. Oh, they're coming. Don't worry. And thank you all so much for all the new supporters we added since the last time we showed off this Bajarn's beautiful supporter house. I'm gonna keep adding all around this lake for you guys. So thank you so much. You guys are amazing. But look at this. All that detail all the way around. I want to add a couple custom trees up here in this little spot, and this little spot, and maybe in this little spot as well. But for right now, I think we're good to go. But let's go on the inside. Boom, right here, this little corner. So I came up with this design, just a composter on each side, some bushes, and then here's where we're going to put all of our flowers. So one for each of the double tall. Up here, looking pretty cool. Hanging lights, just randomly scattered. Fences, fence gates on the little corner bits, and those little trees on the inside just adds just a little bit more detail on every corner bit. And that looks so cool. Random barrels just scattered around. And then check this out. Let's make sure this thing works. Why don't we? So we're going to go in here with the peonies, and boop. Oh, baby. And don't worry about that. That just goes back down when we're done. So, boom. We got a bunch. Let's go over here with the sunflowers. Come on. Sunflowers. Oh, yes. It works. It works lovely. Let's close this off. Oh, yes. That's perfect. Yeah, and I don't think we needed that collection system. We're just going to be doing this manually anyways. Oh, and there it is. Popping out all the rose bushes, baby. Oh, I love it. And then one more. Here we go with the lilacs. And boop. There it is, baby. Now let's go ahead and put them back in here. So I got them all ready and stacked up. Let's go ahead and put that. There we go. We got the lilacs over here. We got that stacked up. Boom. Here we go with the peonies. Look at all of that. Oh, baby. And then we got our sunflowers going all the way around. Boom. There they are. Oh, man. This is awesome. And this is just the beginning. We need to do a couple more greenhouses for the other stuff we want to automate, but that is it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I think very, very soon we're going to be going over to that village to start that transformation, doing some cool stuff over there, add all kinds of villager profession houses. But let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm super excited for the next episode, but I'm out of here for now. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. Look at this. How about a little cinematic to close it off?